Rifleman. Starring Chuck Connors.
I saw him, that dirty little deadhead. Well, we'll let him ride a piece, and then we'll give him some real walking to do. That little deadhead pulled a gun on me.
Son.
You let me?
No, I didn't.
But you gave me a head start.
Yeah, 6 lengths. Next time it'll be 4. You're getting too good.
You honest and truly didn't just let me win, or just to make me feel good?
Honest and truly, son. Whenever you beat me at anything, it'll be fair and square. If I just let you win, you'd get to thinking you're bigger than the size of your britches, and I'd be doing you hurt. You might get to trying something you're not up to yet. No, it was fair and square, Mark. Now wipe that grin off your face.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. Come on. Here, son. Get the rest of his things.
All right, push it down over your eyes. Yeah, now to the side. That's all right. Now you look like a real fancy Dan from the Bowery.
I do?
Sure, yeah, kid. Now, strut. Strut, like I showed you. Yeah.
How do I look, Paul?
Silly.
Tell me more about New York, Don. Is it really as big as they say it is in my school book?
It's bigger. And they got buildings there, kid, like you never seen. They're 10 stories high, like mountains.
Well, have you ever been up in one?
Have I ever? Yes, lots of times. But what you really want to see, kid, is a Bowery. They got things there. There's always something happening. There's people there. There's lights. There's Tony Pastor's.
What's that?
You never heard of Tony Pastor's?
Uh-uh.
It only happens to be the biggest music hall in the whole world. Only happens to have the best show. And the girls they got there. Oh, boy.
Huh?
Hey, get my bag. I'll show you something. Good, good. Here. Don't shoot. Nah. Almost killed a guy with this once. Boy, it's tough down there in the Bowery. Ah, see these? These I took off a drunk. I snitched them off him in the alley back at Tony Pastor's. They always roll a 7. Go ahead, try them. Yeah. Well, I told you. Here, look at this. You ever see anything like this?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Clausen wears them in the saloon.
Not like these either. No, these are garters. Goyle's garters. You want to know something? I took them off the Goyle myself.
Mahoney,
Oh, yeah, Mr. McCain?
if you like New York so much, why'd you come west?
Oh, well, you see, there was this Boyd I was working for. I was selling papers for him, and he's a gink with a beard named Greeley. You know, he was always yapping in his paper, "Go west, young man." So I did. I'd still be going, too, if that dirty louse didn't throw me off that coach.
Well, the coach gets paid for carrying passengers. You were stealing that ride.
Well, yeah.
But they didn't have to do it that way, Paul. They could have killed Don. They wanted to get him off, they could have just told him to.
Well, I guess you'll still be going west then.
Yeah, sure. What's the next Boyd to here?
Boyd?
You know, dump, town, place.
Oh, North Fork. We'll be going there in 3 days. Come then if you want. All right, Paul?
He can go today.
But we got chores that can't wait. Well, there's a hay to be cut down in the North Field, and you still got some shoeing to do.
Sure, Mr. McCain. You don't have to make no special trip for me.
We won't. Jackson and Kramer's freight wagon will be by the North Road soon. You can get a lift with them.
But they'll be wanting money, Paul. Don don't have any.
We can spare a couple of dollars, Mark.
No, you don't have to. I got a few bucks of my own. Anyway, it's gonna be good going again. You know, a guy's going west. Gotta keep going. I'll get my stuff together.
There's no hurry. It won't be by for a little while. Breakfast in a couple of minutes.
Tell me some more about New York, Don.
Sure, kid.
How come Kramer's not driving the wagon today, Jackson?
We had something he wanted to do in town, so I had to take it.
Well, goodbye, Mr. McCain. Goodbye, Mark.
Bye, Don.
Goodbye, Mahoney.
Hey, thank you for picking me up and everything.
Would have done the same for anyone.
Yeah. Sure.
Come on, kid, I'm late. Let's get going. You seen him, McCain?
Didn't like him, did you, Paul?
Oh, he's all right, I guess.
He liked you.
He said so?
He didn't have to. I just know he did.
You were gonna check for stray calves on the north side, remember?
Sure, Paul. I remember.
Yeah, Mr. McCain's a good guy, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
He sure got a big ranch, but everything out here is big.
Yeah.
It's big. You know, I bet you a guy could really go places out here. I mean, he could start small and grow big. I bet you there's even opportunity for a guy like me, huh?
Look, kid, I don't feel like talking. Even less like listening, so just pay me for the lift by keeping quiet, huh?
Yes.
Nellie, up there.
Oh, let me carry that in for you.
Hello, Kramer.
Been waiting for you, Jackson.
Well, I'm only an hour off. Nellie lost a shoe outside of Bishoff.
Not what I'm talking about. You're 2,000 short in your accounts and 1,000 short in cash.
I know. I've been meaning to... Well, I wanted to tell you about that.
I've been doing some checking on you, Jackson. There seems to be some unanswered queries about why you left Yuma.
Well, doggone it, you're going to give me a chance to explain, or you're just coming to your own conclusions.
You'll have all the time you want to explain to the marshal.
The marshal? Well, listen to me first. I mean, well, we've been partners for over 2 years,
And these books show that you've been a thief and an embezzler for 2 years. There's nothing you can tell me.
Oh, hold on. I'll pay it back every cent, I promise you.
Get out of my way.
No, don't do it. Don't go. Don't go to the marshal. Don't! Don't! You killed my partner.
What's the matter? What happened?
I saw a man killed. Jackson killed him. He's after me. Rocky's trying to kill me. He's after me. Please help me, Mark. I can't run anymore. Here. I can't run anymore. I'm all right.
Oh, Micah,
Did you see anything?
That kid you dumped on me. Has he been past here, McCain?
I'm still the marshal, Jackson.
I'm sorry, Micah, but it was my partner that was killed. Killed right in front of my own eyes.
Killed?
It's cold-blooded murder that boy done.
He's a mean one.
Mahoney?
He hitched a ride on the stagecoach, and when I dumped him off, he pulled a gun big enough to blow my head off with if he could have used it.
I heard about that.
All we want to know is, did you see him? He stole a buckboard and headed out this way.
Yeah, wait till we get our hands on him.
If he doesn't force our hand, we take him in alive. Those are my orders.
He'll force our hand, all right. And I'm still offering $200 to the man that puts the slug in him.
That's kind of bloodthirsty, isn't it, Jackson?
Kramer was more than just a partner to me. We were like brothers, and I'm not one to waste time or words on his murderer. I'll raise that ante to $300.
He's just a kid.
Over in Santa Fe County, there was a kid named Bill Bonney. He killed his first man when he was 16 and 12 more before Pat Garrett gunned him down. Do you want another Billy the Kidder around here, or are you going to ride out with us and help us get rid of him?
All right, Mike, I'll join you.
Well, that 300 looks pretty good to you, huh, Luke?
Jackson, I'm riding with you to bring the boy in alive.
Off.
What?
Take your boots off. Come on.
Just ain't no trail away from here.
He left a broad one this far.
Yeah, he's a pretty smart boy. Probably stopped being scared and started thinking.
If we don't pick up some trail soon, it'll be too dark to pick up anything.
Well, let's scatter and see what we can find. Mikey, you want to go with me?
All right. The rest of you spread out. If you find anything, give a yell.
Yeah, I saw that before, Micah.
You figure he backtracked?
Looks it.
Pretty smart trick for an Eastern kid. Come on, we'll leave the horses here.
Yeah, good idea.
On your shoes.
Up this way, Lucas.
Oh, wait a minute, Micah. That's a false trail. It's too broad. Here. This is the way he went.
Kid's real trail-wise.
A lot more than I thought. Come on.
Walk like I do. Always your heel first.
Two sets of tracks, Lucas.
Two?
One of them is a little small for a boy of 16.
Yeah, just about the same size Mark's footprints are.
Mark.
They might be.
Yeah, no wonder the kid's trail-wise if he's forcing Mark to help him.
Yeah, that could explain it.
He's in danger, Lucas. You know what Jackson said.
I know what Jackson said,
Then
Mike.
let's get after him.
Well, I think he went this way.
But the trail leads out onto the ledge. The grass is bent toward the rock.
That's an old Indian trick, Mike, and Mark knows it. You walk backwards, putting your heel down first.
And if you're wrong?
Well, there's two of us. You take the ledge. I'll follow this trail.
All right, Lucas.
Mark?
Paul.
Where is he?
He? I don't know.
You know who I mean. Where is he?
You looking for him, Paul?
A whole posse's looking for him. He killed Mr. Kramer.
He didn't. He told me all about it, Paul. He didn't.
And you believe him?
Yeah. Mr. Jackson did it. He saw him, Paul.
Jackson?
That's what Don said. And he wouldn't lie to me.
Well, then he shouldn't have run away, son. Anytime a man runs, it looks like he's scared of something.
Well, he was, Paul. Scared of Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson came after him. Well, it's true, Paul. I know. You gotta believe him.
Well, then let him tell me himself. Where is he?
What are you gonna do to him?
Bring him in. If he's innocent, Michael'll see he gets a fair trial.
I'm not gonna tell you, Paul.
Mark?
Well, you said it yourself once, Paul. There's nothing better than a friend. Once you're a man's friend, stick by him. No matter what, stick by him. Well, Don's my friend just like that, Paul. So I can't tell you.
All right, son. And you tell me for his sake. For your friend's sake.
For his sake.
You did a good job of covering your trail, son. I'm proud. You learned what I taught you well. But remember, Mark, I taught you, and I can find the trail to him. You know that. Now, there's others looking for him. If they get there first, there's liable to be no trial. So for his sake, for Donnell's sake, you tell me where he is.
All right, Paul. He's in that cave at the end of Rivers Canyon. The one that we always use for a camp when we go hunting.
Come on.
Did I do right?
You did right, son.
Fire that gun again, Jackson. Well, he's in there. The little killer's in there. I found him.
He didn't kill him. You did.
You don't believe that story, do you, McCain? I mean, well, your kid's all right, but you're not fool enough to take that tramp's word against mine.
What story? The only story I've heard is yours.
Well, I mean, well, he must have told your kid that he's innocent.
Well, what about it? It'll all come out at the trial. The gun he used, the money he stole, he'll have that. Mahoney did tell the truth.
Don!
Huh?
It's all right, Paul. He's all right.
Thanks, Mr. McCain.
Better thank Mark.
But what you really want to see, Mark, is the lights. There ain't never no night in the Bowery. There's always something doing. There's always some excitement. You notice that Gink Greeley said go west? He stayed in New York.
On the Bowery?
There ain't nothing wrong with the Bowery. I'll be glad when I get back there.
You will, Don?
I guess you're right, Donnell. Here, there's nothing but space and air. No big buildings. No Tony pastures to go to at night. Just a campfire to sit around and spin tall tales. In New York, you don't have to hunt and fish for dinner. You just go out and buy anything you want at a store. Yeah, I guess you'd be a fool not to go back.
You bet I would.
Well, then, I guess I'll tell old Jackford you don't want to go to work for him.
Huh?
What do you mean, Paul?
Well, I thought if Donnell was going to stay around here, he'd need a job. So I asked Mr. Jackford if he could use a good, strong boy.
You did that for me, Mr. McCain?
Well, it's the least I could do for a good friend of Mark's.
Thanks, Paul. Why don't you stay now, Don?
Don't go trying to force him. He wants to go back to the Bowery.
Mr. McCain, would you please tell Mr. Jackford, that gink, tell him that I'll be happy to wait for him. Well, if you want to know the truth about it, the Bowery stinks.